There's a question that lingers in the back of many men's minds, one that's rarely spoken aloud, yet constantly searched online in the dead of night. It's the type of question shrouded in mystery, cloaked in cultural shame, and often accompanied by a wave of uncertainty. Is it harmful to masturbate every day? And more specifically, what does it do to your prostate? A thick cloud of myths and fear-based claims surrounds this topic. Maybe you've come across headlines warning that frequent self-pleasure might damage your reproductive system, inflame your prostate, or even lead to cancer. It's the kind of stuff that makes you pause and think, am I doing something wrong? Well, today, we're going to peel back the layers of speculation and dive into the facts, because the truth, as uncovered by legitimate science, is far more surprising and a lot more comforting than most people expect. What you're about to learn might completely flip your understanding of male health and daily habits. Let's begin by understanding the core of the discussion, the prostate gland, the role of the prostate, small but significant. The prostate is a relatively small organ, about the size of a walnut, that plays an outsized role in male reproductive health. It's located just beneath the bladder and wraps partially around the urethra, the tube that carries urine and semen out of the body. Its primary job? Producing the fluid that mixes with sperm to form semen. This fluid isn't just filler, it nourishes and protects sperm, giving them a better shot at survival and mobility once they leave the body. But the prostate's importance doesn't stop there. As men age, the gland becomes a focal point for a range of health issues, from inflammation to enlargement, and in some cases, even cancer. Naturally, men want to know how to keep it in good condition, and that's where masturbation enters the conversation. The myths we've been told. For decades, there's been no shortage of warnings, especially in more conservative or traditional spaces. People have claimed that masturbating frequently might weaken the prostate, lead to excessive wear and tear, or trigger chronic inflammation, a condition known as prostatitis. Some even argue that it might contribute to prostate cancer. With prostate cancer being one of the most common types of cancer in men worldwide, it's understandable why these rumors have traction. Fear is a powerful motivator, and when it comes to health, most of us would rather play it safe than be sorry. But are these claims valid, or are they just remnants of outdated thinking and misplaced shame? The game-changing study that shocked everyone entered Harvard University, more specifically, the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health. In one of the most comprehensive and ambitious studies ever conducted on this topic, researchers decided to dig deeper. They didn't just ask a few hundred men to fill out a survey. No, this was a long-term, large-scale investigation involving nearly 32,000 participants, observed and followed for 18 years. Their goal? To uncover whether the frequency of ejaculation had any measurable impact on prostate cancer risk. What they discovered turned the whole conversation upside down. The data revealed that men who ejaculated more frequently, specifically 21 times or more per month, had a significantly lower risk of developing prostate cancer. These men were up to 33% less likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer compared to those who ejaculated just 4 to 7 times monthly. Yes, you heard that right. The very act that was once thought to be dangerous may offer protective benefits to your long-term prostate health. So, why does frequent ejaculation help? This discovery left even the researchers intrigued. What is it about frequent ejaculation, whether through sex or masturbation, that seems to shield the prostate from disease? Well, while the exact mechanisms are still being studied, several leading theories help explain the phenomenon. 1. The prostate cleansing effect, stagnation hypothesis. Imagine your prostate as a set of miniature pipes and ducts. Over time, if these ducts are not flushed regularly, they may become clogged with old fluid, cellular debris, or even harmful agents that can exacerbate inflammation. By ejaculating regularly, you're essentially rinsing out the prostate. This process helps remove potentially damaging substances before they can fester and trigger abnormal cell growth. Think of it like running clean water through a pipe to prevent clogs and corrosion. 2. Better cell maintenance and turnover. All of our body's cells go through life cycles. They grow, divide, and die. But each time a cell divides, there's a tiny risk that something could go wrong, like a genetic mutation. Over time, these mutations can accumulate and lead to cancer. Frequent ejaculation may promote healthier cellular turnover within the prostate. Encouraging the body to recycle old or damaged cells more often helps keep the prostate environment fresh and functional. 3. Reduction in stress and inflammation. We often underestimate the link between mental stress and physical health. Stress, especially when it becomes chronic, can lead to elevated inflammation in the body. And guess what? Inflammation is a major player in many diseases, including cancer. Ejaculation, whether through intimacy or solo activity, has been shown to release feel-good chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, which reduce stress and promote relaxation. By lowering your stress levels, you may also be reducing inflammation throughout the body, including in the prostate. But that's not all. Short-term symptoms matter too. Now, beyond the long-term risks of cancer, some men face uncomfortable prostate-related symptoms every day. Trouble urinating, a frequent urge to pee at night, or the feeling of never fully emptying the bladder. If you're dealing with those frustrating symptoms, there may be something you haven't tried yet. A unique, natural remedy based on a rare Asian spring water tonic. It targets what researchers refer to as a hidden clog in the prostate, an underlying cause of many of these symptoms. Is that piqued your interest? Check the top comment below this video. There's a special link that explains everything and might be worth watching. But for now, let's continue with the bigger picture. Is masturbation the magic bullet? Not so fast. Now, before anyone takes this information and turns it into a green light for overindulgence, let's bring in some balance. Yes, the science is promising, but it's crucial to remember that correlation doesn't equal causation. In other words, just because men who ejaculate more often seem to have lower rates of prostate cancer doesn't prove that masturbation alone is the cause. These men may also lead healthier lives in general, eating better, staying physically active, maintaining a healthy weight, and visiting the doctor regularly. All of these factors contribute to lowering cancer risk. So think of frequent ejaculation not as the whole solution, but as one powerful piece of a larger puzzle. Prostate health, your complete toolkit. To truly protect your prostate and your overall well-being, there are several other habits you should adopt. 1. Focus on a prostate-friendly diet. Certain foods are loaded with nutrients that promote prostate health. Think, tomatoes are rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant. Green leafy vegetables for their anti-inflammatory properties. Fatty fish like salmon are high in omega-3s. Pumpkin seeds, which contain zinc, are essential for prostate function. Green tea may help fight inflammation and oxidative stress. 2. Stay physically active. Regular exercise has been linked to a reduced risk of aggressive prostate cancer. Just 30 minutes of walking, cycling, or strength training most days of the week can significantly improve your hormonal balance, immune function, and stress levels. 3. Ditch the bad habits. Smoking and excessive alcohol consumption aren't just bad for your lungs or liver. They're also associated with higher risks of multiple cancers, including those affecting the prostate. Cutting back can dramatically improve your long-term outlook. 4. Schedule regular checkups. If you're over the age of 40, or if prostate cancer runs in your family, make sure you're checking in with your doctor. The PSA, prostate-specific antigen, blood test, and physical exams can catch issues early when they're most treatable. So, what's the final verdict? Let's bring it full circle. Masturbating every day, far from being something to be ashamed of, may contribute to better prostate health in the long run. The science suggests it's a natural function with real benefits. Of course, it's not a cure-all. You still need a balanced diet, regular activity, and medical oversight. But it's reassuring to know that one of the most basic male functions isn't something to fear. It may be one of your body's built-in defenses. So go ahead, breathe easy. You're not harming yourself. You might be helping. If you found this video eye-opening, do us a favor and hit that like button. It helps more than you know. Subscribe and tap the bell to stay up to date. Now, let us know in the comments, what other men's health topics are you curious about? We're all ears, and we're here to break myths with facts. Stay informed, stay healthy, and above all, stay curious. We'll see you in the following video.